Hello everyone. We just finished packing up those pods. Just about everything in our house fit in there. The one item that does not fit is our grill. I'm really bummed about that, but I do hopefully have room in my car to take it down. I just got to take it apart, and of course all my tools are packed, so don't have any of that with me. I'll throw some footage in of us packing the pods up. I mean, we fit a lot of stuff. It was a great game of Tetris and pulling stuff out and putting stuff back in, but I'm tired now, as you can tell, just from doing a lot of the last minute stuff. This up here, this is pool chemicals. We have a pool here, so we got to leave that. There's a lot of the pool stuff in like the up there, the light's in the way. But I'm gonna do a quick tour of the house while there's no one here and show you guys around a little bit. It's really dark outside, so it's kind of hard to film anything outside. But when you walk in from the garage, we have our half bath right here. Turn around, here is our laundry. Like I said, it'll probably be a little echoey in here because there's nothing in the house anymore. Well, a few odds and ends for cleaning and whatnot, but so we walk in kind of around the corner. Here is our family room. So this wall right here is the garage wall. That was a gas fireplace. It was wood at one point, but we converted it to gas. It was really nice. It was easy, just hit the button and it turns right on. The fans we replaced in here, but so right here is our little kitchen area. Here's our little like kitchen nook. We'd had a table right here, and it was like a kitchenette. This goes right outside to our backyard. Our kitchen, pretty standard in here. When we moved in, we had two colored appliances, white, and white, the microwave, stove, and refrigerator, and a black dishwasher. So I'm assuming that at one point the dishwasher broke and they just replaced it. But then before we had this one that I just showed you, it was like the silver one in here. Our refrigerator broke, so we had three different colored appliances at one point, which is just kind of funny for us. But we're like, we'll replace it as the money comes in. So that was our point and our perspective of it. Well, then the dishwasher broke, and we're like, all right, well, now we only have two colors again. So when you walk in from the kitchen, here is dining room. These walls used to be a reddish color, but we painted it this like grayish color, which I like. I mean, I like the grays and all that kind of stuff, so it looks really good. And if I turn around, here is like a front room or a living room with the little bay window here, or the bay seating area. So So this is one of the reasons why we are also moving, is just to downsize in our house. This front room rarely got used. If we had a party or people were over, yes, people would migrate here so we weren't all on top of each other. We had a piano in here, and that's about it. As you can hear the echo, because there's nothing in here to absorb the sound. Our basement is pretty much a basement. You know, and then like right here is the front door, coat closet. Let's go upstairs. So this is a 4-bedroom house. Right in here was my daughter's room. It's the only one with blue carpet. See the blue carpet. It is a little worse for wear in some spots, but don't mind that. That's cat puke. One of our cats got stuck underneath the bunk bed that was here and threw up, I think out of fear and panic, but whatever. And as you can see here, oh, you can't see it. No, as I move in here, we did damage the wall a little bit, moving stuff out. Being funny and being kind of the person I am, I said, let's just tape $50 over it and just call it a day. We are gonna fix that. I'm gonna go do that right now, actually, after I'm done with this. And I think it'll be good in here. So this is the one room, bedroom 1. If we want, we can go in here. This is a full bath. You know, tub, shower. It's a bathroom, I mean. And then across from the room we just looked in, here is another bedroom. It's the only bedroom in the house that we actively painted. We painted it for my daughter at one point, then my other daughter moved in, and then I think my son was in here for a little bit. So we tried to make the walls like a gray color, but I don't know if you can actually tell. Right here, if I stand next to it with black on, it looks really purple. So it was kind of funny, but I swear, we painted it gray, but it just came out purple. And I think it was because the purple or whatever was underneath it was so dark, it was hard to cover up. So again, walking in the dark, and boom, here in the other bedroom, standard bedroom again. I mean, everything's out of here, so it's kind of funny. But this one did have this little nook. The reason that's there is because on the other side of that is our master bath, and that's the shower. They pushed that wall in so the standing shower on the other side would fit perfectly. So this is our master bedroom. Again, we didn't really do a lot in here to paint and whatever, but when we moved in, pink carpets. They must have loved the color. These honestly look original to the house. The house is 20 years old, so 30 years old actually, I think. But the carpet held up pretty good. The color we weren't super thrilled with, but it's no offense, but it seems like a little old person kind of stuff. So if we turn around, we have a walk-in closet, which obviously was not mine. I got the little closet, which was fine. Or I had more clothes than I probably needed, just from keeping them for so long and whatnot, but I threw them out and I probably won't need something that big. And here's our master bath, standing shower right behind me. That's the main floor and the upstairs. So I'm gonna start turning the lights off again, just because we don't really want to have a large power bill towards the end. Up here in New York, when you move out, technically, and I'm sure this is everywhere, but the utilities stay on and they stay in our name until the new people come in and transfer it over. There's a vacuum cleaner down there. Where is it? This vacuum cleaner right here just startled me for a second. I was like, wait a minute. I thought that was like one of our cats. So let's go downstairs as I try not to fall down the stairs. So down here we have a half or partial finished basement. Obviously everything on top is not finished. The walls are finished, they're up, they're framed, and the floor is not done. It's just a normal basement floor. We just threw some area rugs down because the intent was after we had this finished that we would go back and put a floor in and finish essentially finish the ceiling. But I don't know if you can tell, down here it drops and then it goes back up. So it was always, how do we deal with the drop in the ceiling? I personally didn't want to drywall over everything. I wanted access to it because we have a lot of our utility stuff that runs up there. So a drop ceiling, I think, is just what we were going to do, and then we could have evened everything out and you wouldn't even have noticed these. But back here is just a storage room. This worked out really nice because we threw a lot of stuff back here. And as we were moving out, we realized how much stuff got put back here. because we had to go through it and we had to throw a lot of stuff out. We actually did a lot of condensing. We had those crates and boxes and all these like kind of totes and stuff that I wanted to just condense down so everything was flat and it could all fit on top of each other, which worked out really well. So I mean, we got all this packed up. Over here is just like a little utility room. Water heater, air conditioner, heating unit, so our HVAC and our water heater. We use this a little bit as like our cat's room. We still have our TV hanging up. That's got to get taken down and come with us, or we can just leave it and leave it as a present for the new people who live here. But again, living in New York, one of the things we have to do is actually clean up the house. We have to make it broom clean. We got to vacuum, and we'll wash down a lot of stuff. We'll fix that hole like I showed you upstairs. But there are certain things around here that we need to make sure we clean out. We don't really want to leave any junk behind. I just feel like that's a really poor taste to do it. But when we moved in, there was a bunch of stuff. There was this really ugly painting that they left down here in the basement, and we were just like, what are we going to do with it? So obviously we threw it out, but we didn't go after anyone for it. There was no point. But then down here is another full bathroom. So since 2020 happened, and that disease started circulating, this has actually been my home office. So I do have a video on my home office. I'll link it up above and you can go check it out. Obviously there's nothing in here now, so you can't see it. But it was really nice to have be secluded, to be in my basement, so I can kind of have the privacy and the quiet and get stuff done. I had a desk in here, and it was nice to have the bathroom, because obviously I could go to the bathroom, not have to run upstairs. The shower was nice too, because in the winter here in New York, it obviously got cold enough where I was like, I just wanted to take a shower just to warm up. I also got into a really bad habit of sleeping in late. I used to be up at 5 o'clock every morning, and then one day I was like, why am I doing this? I wake up early, my whole house wakes up early. So I just said, you know what? I'm gonna sleep in today. And sleeping in from 5 o'clock turned into 7 a.m. every day. So I would just kind of wake up, run downstairs, go to work, take a half hour, 15-minute break, whatever, shower, get ready for the day, and that usually worked out for me. So, but that's the grand tour of our old home. When we get to the new one, we'll give you a tour of that as well. But I do want to wait until everything is put in the house. One, because I want to focus my energy on that, not on recording, and also because I just want to get it done. And like I was walking around here, I'm sure you could hear the echo of everything, and you lose the dimensionality of a lot of the rooms when there's nothing in it. There were a couple of houses we looked at online, and I'm sure this happens to everyone, but there are a couple of houses we looked at online, couldn't tell how big the space was. Was the room more square or rectangular or whatever, just because there was nothing in it. So when we get down there, first thing we'll do is unpack, set everything up, give you guys a tour, and that'll be it. Thank you so much for coming along on the tour of the old house. We really do appreciate everyone who's our family and friends who have helped us, financially, emotionally, and any other way that they could help us. Obviously physically with packing and everything, and just being there for us, and kind of reminding us just to stay grounded. So we really do appreciate everyone who's helped us. I'll throw a picture up of all the people who were here on moving day. Obviously they all did above and beyond and packed the pod in just a few hours. And so the next step for us is to get the pods picked up, which is happening tomorrow. We won't be here for that. They will just do it. Clean the house is the other thing. Like I said, just probably wipe down some walls, get a lot of the dust and dirt and vacuum and all that kind of stuff up. So like I said, I will keep everyone informed and updated on what is going on. And we really just appreciate everyone from the bottom of our hearts, and thank God so much for everyone for all their help and their encouragement and everything. Like literally I'm speechless right now, because there's just so much that everyone has done for us to help us get out of here and onto our next adventure, that we are just really so grateful. So thank you, everyone.